All right, let's make a steak pizzaiola. You will love this. Starting off in a medium hot pan, I'm adding in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and then I'm adding to that very thinly sliced steak. You can use any type of steak, ribeye, whatever you have, whatever you want to eat. Doesn't have to be this thin. So the other side of this steak is seasoned, and then once I put it in the pan, I'm seasoning it with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Little mix. Once a little blood comes up to the top, you can flip it over. You're not trying to cook it all the way through because this is going in the oven, but I'm just trying to get some color on the steak and also on the pan, which you'll see how that gets incorporated in the dish later. So just the same routine over and over. Add the steak, remove it, add the steak, season it, remove it, and you can see the buildup of flavor happening on the bottom of the pan. And that's gonna go into the veggies, onto the steak, into the oven. It's gonna be amazing. So here's the onions, the bell peppers, the garlic, and then you're gonna add that to the medium hot pan. You're gonna let that saute a little bit, let it sweat, and what's gonna happen is the liquid from the veggies, and then there I added some olive oil and then some butter. So the olive oil, the butter, and the veggie liquid is gonna reduce down, and then here I'm adding in the juice from the steak. So a combination of all of this is gonna bring up all the flavors that are stuck on the bottom of the pan and incorporate it into the food. So as you can see here, just sauteing. I don't want it to be cooked overly done. I just want it to have a little bite to it. But if you notice here, look how clean the pan is. And that means all the flavor from the steak is in the veggies right now. So from there, the next step is to pretty much lay out the steaks in a pan and then add in a low carb marinara sauce. Two low carb marinara sauces on the market is Rayo's and Victoria's. This one I'm using here is Victoria's. Very low carb count. So just dress the steak and then from here add in the peppers, and then just go ahead and add that. Now you don't have to do it this way. That's the beauty of cooking. Add any toppings that you like. But in this case, it's just some peppers because I really want the dish to have the steak as the main ingredient. Right here, I'm adding in the mozzarella cheese. And then the next step is to pretty much just throw it in the oven. So a steak this thin, you just need to broil it until the tips of the mozzarella cheese are light brown like this. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. Yum. So the next step is to pretty much just plate it, garnish it, and you're all set. So what we're gonna do here is just pick the biggest piece, depending on your appetite. I mean, this whole tray is for you too, you don't even have to share it. Add that to a plate, and then you can add in the Parmesan cheese. That's a beautiful shot right there. And then the next step is to garnish with scallion. You don't have to use scallion, you can use anything, parsley. In this case, I wanted to have a strong bite to each, each bite. So wanted that, and I added the scallion, and that's it, all set. Delicious, a steak pizzaiola. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, bye-bye.